And back we come.
Ready when you
Fresh
are.
coffee. Yes, give me a sec. I do like that the idle cam puts you in this little third person thing to swing you around. It does make me wish the game had a third person camera though for when you're playing. Oh, it goes back into the Sunday. Okay, now let's find, what was his name? Thomas? And give him this engineering book we found and see what else happens. Right, can we fast travel to where he is? Geothermal? No. Botanical lab, there we go. Alright. Keep an eye out for the mines, because we know they like to mine this place. Alright. Did we search in here before? Pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. Still by the fire, Thomas? Looks like he is. No? Oh, there he is. Hey, Thomas.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Should it? Today's your lucky day. I've got one of those datapads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
The elusive part 3. Someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant. Actually, I wanted to ask you something else. There we go.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was!
I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
300 bits! Woot!
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Alright.
What's on your mind?
How long have you lived here?
Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family.
Hey,
At
Pomero.
least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
What were you doing out in the wilderness?
We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use...
She likes me better.
Outright. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Yeah, she'd go. Come on. Poor little fella. Love New Vegas, so some similarities probably. Yeah, I mean, this is maybe the same people who made New Vegas, and the people in charge were the people, you know, partially responsible for the original Fallouts 1 and 2, design-wise and things like that, so... I never played New Vegas. I jumped on board Fallout with Fallout 4. And it does feel like that to some extent, so... But I'm told it's closer to New Vegas than anything else. Being a spiritual successor, as it is, described by the people who made it themselves. Wait, I still can't take that? But I've been doing good things for you. Let me have your stuff.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
You really have it in for Reed, don't you?
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick.
Oh.
We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment.
Ooh.
Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
Okay, I get
So
your anger
I
now.
buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
All right. I'm on board with your anger towards Reed right now. Glad we did what we did. Hate the town all you want. We'll bring your son back. Shall we let go of our anger at this point? Let's see.
Blunt as a hammer.
It's me.
But you're right. Nothing can undo the past. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
You don't send to please. Not my mouse to feed. Not sure I made the right decision. More mouse to feed. Is that what you worry
Not
about?
as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock.
Really?
Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties
Okay.
and live the way nature intended. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is the better way of life. Don't like the idea of being region lackey. Didn't do this for you. I'm trying to repair a ship. Yeah. Didn't really like Reed that much, to be honest with you. More than anything else.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
We are the board. Resistance is useless.
You are welcome here.
Okay, that's all we're allowed to say to you. Alrighty? Jeez, will you give me a little personal space there? Okay. Still can't take anything from here, even though we're really nice and she loves us now. Can't really make any of that out. Okie dokes. Let's have a look here. Journal. Quest. Die robot. Spawn a day. Forward scout of the mechanical army north of the landing pad. Alright. Double click to set as active. Alright, we might as well overland it. Who knows what else we'll find on the way. Gee, I am very much enjoying this game. It really is a true and proper RPG. Choices matter, character builds matter. Everything feels consequential. Oh, it's just nice. It's just nice. Alright. What is that on the wall over there? Oh, it's just glow coming through the broken wall. I see. Alright, let's not take on the entire town of marauders again. That way lies misery and death. And just sneak around the back. And hopefully that's the sound of sleeping animals. It is not. You're a tamed canid, so you might be a lookout. If we aggro you, we might get ourselves in trouble. So let's just sneak past the gut.
Quiet.
She just freaks me out when we go into stealth mode. She's like, okay! That was close. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sneak, 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 sneak. Alright, I think we're past the danger. At least that set of danger. I wonder if these guys repopulated when they've been away. What happens when you clear out an area? How long before they come back? Well, looks like the corpses are still there, so we should be safe. Bullshit! Nobody clipped that. Oh, god damn it. All the way back here. Alright. I'll just fast travel this time, shall I? Bah. That was a shameful death. Wait, what? Why is it leading me back here? I think the quest tracker's gone a bit skewy. Nope. Definitely wants to lead me out of town, but then it leads me back into town. What the hell? We have to go out the other door. Have you still been playing Borderlands? No, I haven't gone back to Borderlands since I finished it. I mean, too much else to be playing. Alright, he said north of the landing pads. So, where are... Quest marker keeps trying to lead me back into town for some reason. Oh, it's in here. Aha, ha 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 ha. So not really that far north of the landing pad. Alright, let's check my weapon situation. What am I carrying? Light machine gun. Yeah, let's get rid of the grenade launcher. Don't need that for this. Alright. Sawed-off shotgun and melee should do the trick. Oh, my engineering's high enough I can repair in my inventory now. Repair all equipped. 90, 90, 80. Can I repair? I can just repair one of them as well. 9 out of 45. Awesome. No workbenches. Can you see me through the fence? Don't think he can.
We made it.
No problem. I like my hammer. I do, I do. Hello. Can't loot the trash. Fair enough. Don't think I've been in this area. What's with the string of lights here? Let's just rush in. Ooh, hello. Can we cook? No. Take that ring. Oh. Jeez. Keep forgetting I have a NPC floating around. What a goon. Right, we'll be just stumbling around in danger. Yeah, let's take these guys out. Hey, Nakashade, how you doing? Shotgun this time.
You can handle this.
3 of. What the? Oh shit.
That's the last of them.
Dear Did not think to look behind me, did I? We got away with it. Thought I was being all smarmy and clever, sneaking up behind the campfire there. Popping them off. Right then. We need to turn in our quest. Doo-doo-doo. Sorry I'm late. How's the game so far? Looks great. Feels great too. Been gone for 4 hours. Finished the first call quest. The item repair, keeping your company tip-top expected. You can repair weapons amber workbench. Use a weapon. Yes, I knew this already. Why are you telling me now? Yeah, rather enjoying it. Rather enjoying it quite a lot. Where's this way out to the launch pad, isn't it? Wait, what does this say? Utmost goblins libraries. Oh, I guess we can't go in there.
Please, open the door.
What's going on
Not
here?
a chance. The last thing we need is for everyone to get sick at a time like this.
Oh. Quarantine, eh? Oh, there we go. That answers the question. Remember someone asking on...
Power's out in the whole town. Pipe down.
I think it was just some random Twitter thing I saw asking if cigarettes are in the game. Because, you know, they were part of Fallout. Part of the perk system. But people do smoke here, but I guess they haven't picked up any yet.
Hello? Are you... Please,
Can I talk to this guy?
open the door.
No.
Not a chance. The last thing we need is for everyone to get sick at a time like this.
I think I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I need to go back into the town and turn right. Yeah. The quest marker isn't all that reliable inside a town. It just leads me to an exit, not necessarily the exit I actually need. I like the loads are short. How are anybody playing on console? How are these loads on consoles between areas? Alright, hello Mr. Crazy.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Could be. Don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs?
No,
Pulled
with
its
a hammer.
optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one. And the enemy,
is Legion.
What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
Gimme.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Awesome. Hid your secret weapon in a lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Can't argue with that logic.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Cantina. Dunny. Robot smooshing weapon. God, I love the artwork in this game. It's beautiful. Alright. Not the cannery, cantina. It's down here somewhere, right? Oh wait, we've got a quest marker. Life of the Vale got you down? Come drink your misery away.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Right. Hello. I wonder if that's been there the entire time or it just spawns in when you do the quest. Sealed, eh? Alright, you keep your secrets. Meanwhile, who's in here worth talking to?
Move along.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk? Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors.
Already like
Plague
her.
got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
It's a good one. Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
What's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not a very good bartender, are you? Persuade. I'm not trying to judge you, I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give
Nailed
you
it.
that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
Been scrubbing dishes all your life? Had a dream of being a scientist. What happened? Let's do a perception check.
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live.
Too many questions to
Now
be a
that I'm
scientist,
behind a
eh?
bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Asking questions is the foundation of science. Yeah, there we go.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head.
Alright.
Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
Sounds like Space Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work.
Didn't say
Pots
there
and
was.
pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either.
Or empty
Unless you're in
themselves.
Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Hello? Breadcrumbs?
Not so fast. I told you about my life.
Ooh.
Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
First time I've seen an RPG do that. Tried to lead the conversation, wouldn't let me. You wouldn't believe me who told you. Still trying to figure that out myself. I'll tell you some other time. Not what I'm willing to share. You wouldn't believe me.
That right? Prove it.
I'm the last survivor of colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen. Crazy stone stranded beyond this planet, but no way out. Another broken down ship. Lie. I'm an alien spirit of pure aether inhabiting a human body to learn about your kind. You know what? Let's just be upfront with her. Not all the way up front, but upfront enough.
Sounds as if you've been keeping questionable company. Or spinning a tale? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
It's not bad advice. What if I told you you got shot into space by a crazy scientist? So much for small talk. Fuck it, let's keep going.
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I like her. I wish it was a joke, but I see, don't even know where I am. I'm not joking, my skip. You know what? Let's not push her any further.
Coming
What do you
right
got?
up.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill, used to negotiate prices. What do you got here? Plain and pure water. Trip teas. 0G brew. Dehydrated water. We'll sell the junk while we're here. I'm not going to worry about repair. Could afford to sell a few things, but looks. Thank you for the host. Tia. Is this game good? It's so far, yeah. Hell yeah, it is. 0 complaints so far, apart from a small oddity in the quest pathing when you're trying to leave a town. Little edge case thing, but everything else has been glorious. Voice acting is spot on, writing's brilliant, dialogue trees are deep and complex and impactful. Everything you want from a proper RPG. The shooting, well, I think the shooting mechanics feel about equivalent to Fallout 4. Not the best you'll ever experience, but certainly good enough for a game that is primarily an RPG. Yeah, we can sell that armor. We don't need that. I'll sell those apples. Grenade launcher we'll hang on to. What else we got here? We can sell off a bunch of this low-level crap here. Not really using much of this medicine crap. Bonus extra damage to weak spot. Well, we can't even use that yet because we can't expose those weak spots properly with the thing. Technical time dilation recharge rate. Well, we might hang on to that actually. Speed group I'll hang on to. Sell that. Keep that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Should we sell that or break it down? We might break that down, actually. Yeah, I think we've outranked that already. Sell it. Sell it. Keep that. Sell that. Sell. Sell. Extra headshot weak spot damage. Don't worry about that for the moment. Companion ability cooldown. Don't worry. Keep that. Definitely keep my ammo. And armor parts. I'll keep the bread. So that. Keep that, keep that, keep that. Alright. Thank you, Amelia. I like you. Any other named critters around here? Resident, cannery, resident. Oh, Winslow. Hello. What do you got to say for
Never seen
yourself?
you here before. You a visitor? Welcome.
I know that.
On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
You're drunk. You're in Edgewater. I've been asking myself the same question. Let's see if we can relate to him a little bit.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
To get a little as much drink, shouldn't you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me.
Your injuries, eh?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good.
Jeez.
Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
I see. Sound like you need a surgeon. Not a bad deal. Let's keep drilling.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well,
Nice guy.
he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Okay, bye. A barber is like a surgery except for your hair. Okay, dude. Yeah, got you. Oh, wait, we have to go back and tell our guy we found his stash. Wait, it's not this door, is it? Where are we again? What is this way? Right? How am I doing? Not too bad. Rather enjoying myself, actually. This game is good. Found your
It's been
thing.
dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Could be. Found the package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge.
Sweet.
I call it the Hand of the Law.
Good name.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun. How do I use it? I know how to use it. What's next? Let's see if it's got another quest.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Been there.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed
We should have done
Thompson.
this first. I've already got the passcode from Reed. I feel like I'm going to regret getting mixed up in this. Already got it.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right?
All right.
I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Excellent. How am I supposed to get one? Oh, wait, perception. Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have contact. Yeah.
Well, excuse me.
Ah,
What I meant was I'm going to get a contact.
let's see.
Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Bravati's a lot of something you can help with.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Game looks good. Been thinking of waiting for a bit. Just picked out Red Dead for PC. Yeah, Red Dead didn't grab me. Huge map, very little content. Got pretty bored with it pretty quick. This is a lot more dense.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Thank you, sir. Alright, we should have done that quest before we did the main quest through the power plant, but we'll see what happens. It's just fast travel right there. Plasma cutter. I want one. Okay. Now, are the robots going to be attacking each other like they should? Because we pre-programmed them to, but... You know what, there was that robot on the workbench inside. I wonder if we have to grab the brain from that. Uh-huh. We are one shy of being able to get in there. Looks like we're going to have to do it the hard way. Looks like everyone's still down from the last time we came through here. That's good news. Alright, we need to get up there. Where's our stairs? Nope, not that way. Ah, it's this way. Here we go. Doodly-doo, 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 doodly-doo. Ah, didn't spot you before. Keycard. Take your gun. Doesn't look like you've got any more need for it. Take both those already. Going to eventually get it, just never played RD, so... Oh, well, yeah, if you've never played it, definitely, yeah. Seems like it'll appeal to you, give it a go. I'm just saying, you know, I tried it on Xbox when it came out, and just didn't grab me. I'm not saying you made the wrong decision or anything, I'm just saying, you know, this is my experience. Sweet. Ooh, nice. Nice loot room! Anything else? Anything behind here?
Not a peep for me.
That was a nice little lens flare we had going on there. Look at that. Thank you, Paul, for the bits. I just realised currency on Twitch is the same as currency in this game. They're both called bits. Yeah, on Red Dead, I was a bit let down that didn't grab me. A lot of people who I know did play it, they seem to be having a hell of a lot of fun with it. But yeah, just one of those games that didn't latch onto me in the way it should have. Oh well. Glad I tried it though.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Mention logic motor, found one.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh,
Not wearing a
that
uniform.
reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble. And a
500.
little something to remember me by.
Shock stick! Did we just get an electrical melee weapon? Oh, ho, 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 ho. It's got shiny stuff. What's that mean? Does that mean it's a unique weapon? Or a quest item? It's probably a request reward item. That's what that means, I guess. 131. So it does a little bit less damage than our hammer. But it does do stun effect. 53 damage per hit, 57. Plus we get 15 attack speed. Mr. Ouch. Power attack damage. Oh, power attack damage plus 20. Okay, so that probably makes up for its base damage. Sweet. Sweet. What's this little diamond mean? Oh, it's got a modification on it. Magazine in sight. Alright, we better switch that out for that then. We'll have a look at that. Do, 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 do. 320. Okay, they're the same. It's got magazine 3. Magazine 3. Yeah, okay. Might as well break that one down while we're here then. And I think now that we've got the hammer as a backup, we can break that down as well. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's so tempting. Oh god, it's so tempting. Resist. Hitting. Ludwig must resist. Oh. That really was very hard to resist. Let's see here. What do we got left on the side questing? Frightened Engineer, Few Kindred Spirits, Fistful of Digits. Doc Mabel is wanted for murder, crimes against religion. Bringing back her finger. Okay, let's track these people down. Where would they be? Somewhere. Alright. So... yeah, let's... yeah, we'll head for this one first, because we'll just walk through the edge here. Can we... mark specific objectives? Can we place our own? Don't think we can. Okay. So we're looking for the one up north-ish. That one there. Guillemune Antrim. Yes. Haven't been saving nearly as often as I should. Is there an autosave key for console? Or a quick menu item or something? Like on the D-pad or something? So on PC it's F5, where it should be. I think that's the stock Fallout key for it as well. If I remember correctly. Or it might have been F11 on Fallout 4. Can't remember. Or maybe I reassigned it to F11 because it was... I don't remember. It's been a while. We should probably be real careful going through here. Pretty sure that'd be instant death if we touch that lava. Oh, really? That so looked like a path. I don't think we can get up there. Alright, just mind yourself here. I think we're safe enough. What's up here? Looks like there should be something here, doesn't it? Just looks a little bit obvious. Do not slide into the lava. My god, look at that lava texture though. Look how good that looks. And it is actually moving too. Nice. Makes me wish this game had a proper photo mode. Wait, it doesn't, does it? No. Or at least if it... I really want this game to support Ansel. Single player game, there's no problem at all with pausing the game to use Ansel. Although I guess you could use it to cheat and explore. Alright, so the person we want is in here where all these people are. We might try to stealth out the person we need. Because the last time I woke up the entire town, it was death twice in a row. Late here, heading out for that. Alright, mate. And I do not like our chances here. How are we going to do this? Oh shit. God damn it. The one I didn't shoot last time. Is that an active bot? Oh shit, careful. Careful. Alright, god damn it. There must be a way to do this on the DL. Can we get in that door? Opening this door feels like a mistake. Yep. I have regrets. Shit.
Had to hurt.
Here's our target. Not this one.
No encore.
You right there? Alright. Well, that wasn't so bad. That went a lot smoother than last time we tried that. And there's our finger. Zoe, what's your deal?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Heroic accountant. You're Zoe. Oh, we found... Wait. This is Zoe we're looking for. Holy shit. People are looking for you.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could
That'd be
not
the one.
possibly be less interested in them.
All right, then.
You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
You need to I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? How are you even alive? Why did you leave camp? There was something else, actually. Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
That makes sense. So you wouldn't be a prisoner. You came here by choice to try and be an outlaw, didn't you? Let's hear that story.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Impressed. How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
That explains that. There was something else.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Now that I've killed all your friends, you do. I've been sent to find you.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Can't imagine you're happy out here. Food's awful, company worse, and no serial dramas. Oh, we're not high enough to intimidate her back to camp. Interesting. Let's try and persuade.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose.
Sweet.
Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Take care. Alright, we'll cross off the rest of these fingers, and then we'll go back to Grace. Primal Nest, Abandoned Outpost. So... Actually, no, we can talk to Grace as we go. We'll fast over there and then go south to get that one, so we can cross off both at the same time. Easy peasy. Diddly 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 dee. How you doing, Grace?
What is it?
Talk someone to coming
We
back.
didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Youthful exuberance. Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it. Yeah, if Zoe wants to tell you the whole story, she will.
You pretty much did my job for me.
Pretty much.
Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
Absolutely.
Let me know if I can do something for you.
No other options here? All right. Increased your rep. Nice. Now, where are we going to spend our skill points this time? Stealth's working okay for us at the moment. But sneak attack could be real nice. There we go, sneak attack. And I want the rest in here. Tinkering cost. Dialogue. Yep. And a little bit more in melee. One more in dialogue. I've been enjoying the dialogue stuff. Nail it down. Right, so we're doing all right on that. Let's get more tactical time. Zoop. You have gained a bolter pistol. Hello. What does that red circle mean there? Magazine. Oh, it uses energy. Is that what that means? That red circle? No. Don't see anywhere it tells me what that red circle means. Is it type of damage? Might be, yeah, it's type of damage because there's a little zappy thing there. Doesn't say what that is though. No. Give it a go. Right, now we are heading southwest to that mark. Doc Mabel. Oh, we should be careful on our way out of town in this direction because this is where these bloody mines are. That's not a mine? What's that light there for if that's not a mine? Maybe that's where one was. There's one. Some terrible shooting. Alright, Doc. What is up, Doc? Successful attack while sneaking inflicts extra damage. Oh, looks like Doc might be in the cave here. Oh shit. Ooh, it fires 3 shots at once.
This'll be quick.
This gun is cool. Shit! Oh shit. I like my zap stick. Yeah, I do. You right there? Really? Nothing? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Zoop-de-doo, do-do-do-do. And a revolver. Now we're starting to get some interesting weapons. So this is 111 DPS. That's 94. It uses light ammo though instead of energy. Does have knockback on it. Coolsies. Give that a go at some point. Alright, let's go find that finger. I believe I left it severed out here. Oh wait, did we loot it? No. Gotta loot. Oh! That pile of ash used to be the Dame Canid. I didn't realise that when I shot people with the electric weapon, they'd turn them into ash. Does that destroy the loot, or can I still loot the ash piles? Oh, that's a graceful way to die. Look at that. Fantastic. Blood on stick. Ooh, another shrilly weapon. 41 DPS versus 131, so that's kind of crap. Two-handed melee does bleed damage. Yeah. I wonder if these are... Get more money for these ones or something versus the regular ones. Or should I break it down? Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. Alright, so you're basically due south from the power plant here. What's that noise? Oh, it's more of those bird things. Let's not bother engaging them if we can avoid it. I think we're safe-ish through here. Ooh, look at this. Look at this light spilling off. Not so much golden hour as... Oh, wait. We have an issue on our path. Might be time to find out. Let's see here. Assault rifle. 215. Yeah, I might try the assault rifle. Let's find out how tough these guys are. Oh shit! Oh, what are they throwing? Throwing electric poop at us.
Everyone all right?
Ooh. Didn't realize this game had a cinema cam. It's the first time I've seen that. So I can't loot you? You're a big beastie enemy. Oh, we got a primal brain. Where's the last one at? Ooh. Right then. So they're a mild threat at this stage. Absolutely would have ripped the shit out of me before, though. No question about that. Hello there. I wish I had a sniper rifle. What are the chances I can sneak up on you? How many friends do you have? For a budget game, looks like quite fun. I'm not sure what the budget was on this game, but yeah, they describe it as a AA game, not a AAA game. But most of that is to do with expectations of the size of the map and things like that. Alright. I'm going to try and get a better line of sight on this guy. Sounds like he's got a few dogs around there. Sure does. So much for that. Shit! Got to reload it.
That didn't work.
Where is he? Here he comes. Hi! Bye.
Shovely Joe.
It's amazing how effective these melee weapons are. Your stuff, your stuff. This is mine, this is mine. This is
I wish I could do that.
Sentry Saber. Ooh. Sentry Saber. 73 DPS versus 131 now. Alright, we should start making some room here. Back down. Back down. Hunting rifle. Ooh. Ooh, did we finally get something to snipe with? Keep the revolver. Keep the hammer as a backup. Assault rifle 215, 215, but this one has the sight on it, right? Yeah. So let's scrap that one. Right, let's swap out the shoddy with what is hopefully a decent sniper. Yes! Ooh, not bad. Not quite the zoom I was hoping for, but not much sway on it either. Coolsies. Hype level check for sword and shield. I'm trying to keep the hype under control. Ooh, hello. So we can test our sniper. Let's find a better position though. And take advantage of our sneak attack bonus. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the hype under control for sword and shield, but pretty happy. Pretty happy it's coming.
Got this. Nice one. That's the last of them.
Not bad. Not the best sniper gun I've ever used, but not bad for my first one. I was expecting a lot more sway for a low level. We can definitely make use of this. Oh man, I blew his legs clean off. How do you blow someone's legs off when you're going for headshots? Love the look of this gun too. Just that super long pipe sight on it. Looks awesome. I just think if MS had bought Obsidian soon, might has had ray tracing. You mean if Microsoft didn't buy them, or if it had bought them sooner, or what are you trying to say? Because Nvidia are the ones. I mean, when you boot up this game, it doesn't. You know how some games boot up with Nvidia or AMD logos? This one boots up with an AMD logo, but for Ryzen CPUs, it doesn't have any logos to do with the GPUs. So both Nvidia and AMD are advertising their drivers updating for this game. But yeah, I do wish it had ray tracing, because this would look baller. But more than ray tracing, I wish it had Ansel. That super duper ultra photo mode that Nvidia did. Wait, did you? Sorry, I thought you came up in red there for a second. Thought they were
Not
gonna attack
today.
me.
Just helping this lady.
But yeah, I'd love to be able to take some more sophisticated screenshots in this game. Like, even if it had a photo mode. Like, for all its issues, Fallout 76 had a pretty nice photo mode. For everything else that was drastically wrong, and is drastically wrong, continues to be drastically wrong with Fallout 76, the photo mode wasn't one of them. Wait, where am I going? Oh, right, we need to go to the police station. And we don't need to go to the police station because the constable's here.
Are we
Out in
getting
the cannery.
paid or not? Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay. Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Got those fingers you wanted?
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
All of.
Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
Ooh, 500 bits, not bad.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
I got a finger for you.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Ooh. So, we boosted our reputation 3 times. We got a bunch of XP. We got a bunch of money. What's this? Junior Deputy Constable. You have gained Junior Deputy Constable badge. Oh, we get a badge.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I
And we
thought it
get to
only
do more?
proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Interesting. How did so many people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Okay. It doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Marauders seem to like Adrena time. There's something else. Yeah, let's ask about the Adrena time.
Everybody likes Adrena Time. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much Adrena Time can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on Adrena Time turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrena Time. What's on your mind?
Oh, I guess we don't have anything else to ask you. All right. One more side quest down. Meant they had got, if they got more Microsoft money for the game, ray tracing might have been a thing. That said, it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty without it, but ray tracing would have made it more interesting. Hope there's some full commodity. Well, it might come in with a patch. You never know. Seems to be this game is, you know, shaping up to be pretty successful, which, you know, might lead to extra development going on for further patches and perhaps even DLC down the road. Who knows? First impressions are pretty strong, though. All right, journal, side quest, one more. Front engineer. Oh, we need to find the other module, the journals. All right, you found a 3rd volume in Emerald Grey Film Plant. Father reading a volume expressed his guide to mechanical engineering when he was working on ships in the cannery. Right. Unused office in the cannery. Let's see if we can find that. Sealed. I wonder if we could only find it before we shut this place down. Oh wait, is that it? Oh, okay. We're being led right to it. Well, that's not as much fun. If I just get a quest marker right to it. Sealed. Uh-oh. Can we not get to it? Oh, here we go. Yay! That would have been more fun if I had to hunt for it. Never mind. We read that one already, didn't we? Okay. Region. Wait, where am I? I'm not marked on the map at the moment because I'm inside a building, I suppose. Weird. Alright, let's get out of here. Is this the right exit we need? Wait. Where the hell am I? Why am I not marked on the map? I'm outside the building now. Stop it. Oh, because I'm inside the town, I suppose. I do like this game. Sure do. Waiting to see the fun visions at the status before I jump into Sword and Shields. Never pre-order anything. Can't trust anyone anymore. Yeah. Getting that way. But based on what we know about the exclusives so far, I'm probably going to go for Shield. And I'm probably going to go for School Bunny as my starter. Just based on impressions, design, and I feel like it's been a while since I've gone with starter type off the bat as well. Sorry, fire type starter is what I meant to say off the bat. That was dumb. I got all distracted. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Oh shit. Gotta remember to reload. Hi. Hello. Aw.
Everyone all right?
That was a terrible shot. How did I miss from that distance? Man, I really wasn't paying attention. I just walked right up on these guys. I got all distracted by Pokemon talk. That was your fault, Night Crusade. Oh shit. Can we just...
You got him.
My wind-up's working now. Seems like if you take them out in one hit, they don't have time to alert the guys around them. That must have been my problem before. Oh, shit. Can I wind this up and move? Oh, I sure can. Need to be quieter. That was not stealth mode. Somehow we got away with it. I love that you can wind up the big shot and move though. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Incoming! Oh, look at us!
Oh, that was just luck. I mean, skill. Absolute pure skill. Hi.
Shovely Joe.
Oh, it's just a little bit brutal. I think I'm going to pop some more points into stealth. Because that was more fun than it should have been. Wait for it. Did Shovely Joe not pop then?
Shovely Joe.
There it is. Alright, what's the deal with these? Coming soon. Mantiqueen. Oh wait, I thought it was a coming soon feature, but this is a coming soon exhibit. We're in a museum of some kind. Canids can be found all over Emerald Realm, two distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs, while domesticated canids can be loyal companions. Important to remember that the canid is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. Or a big stick. This may fashion resemble a pair of mighty primals. Quite extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. In the ocean rivers, the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, the salt tuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltonerus melporus, Semelporus, I don't know what that word is. Which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That is why our trusty special choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Very nice. Sword-off shotgun. Hello. And some riot control gear, did we see? It's been a while since we checked my armor. Alright, 4. Definitely don't need that. Break it down. What am I dealing with right now? I'm at makeshift armor, low pressure 3. Why 3? Oh, because its condition has dropped. So that's 9. Wait. Yeah, we don't need that. 4. 4. 5. 6. Ooh, 16. Hello. Alright, any bonuses? Skill kit, utility. Heavy weapons +5, stealth skills -5. Dope! Oh well. Right, front and engineer. Where do we have to turn these back to? Thomas, that's right, I remember. I knew that. Alright, let's have a look at the terminal. Welcome, Director Pickett. Messages. From I. Rosenberg. Keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. Hello. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers on the second floor office if you lose your card. Let's lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Mantiqueen is wasting all of our budget. Estes top. Ooh, long one. Letter to update you regarding your quest for one adult mantiqueen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees, as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to recover the cost of all the equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. I look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Hunters and Trackers Limited, partner with the Wildlife Eradication Society and wholly owned subsidiary of the Universe Defense Logistics. Hunters and Trackers Limited, teaching the fauna and Helicon how to... the cruel realities of existence. Teaching the fauna of Halcyon the cruel realities of existence. It's a beautiful, beautiful... I was going to say logo, not logo. What's the other one I'm looking for? With the words. Whoops. Slogan is the word I was looking for. Beautiful, beautiful slogan. Hello, what's this? Oh, that's just a shortcut out. That's fine. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Power armor, you say? This one still has the minus stealth, because I guess it's heavy. Right, level 4, +5 heavy weapon stealth skills. Armoring. Are these identical? See if you compare. These are absolutely identical, except for... that one's already a poor condition. So we'll swap those out. And we'll go ahead and break that one down straight away. Might have been a dumb idea, but I'll risk it. We'll get another shovel. Crappy one, though. I really want a super powerful shovel. I really do. Alright, break it down. Assault rifle. Sawed-off shotgun. Here we go. Where's our other shotgun? Sawed-off shotgun. 173. So they're identical. Just scrap the one with lesser durability. Okay. Now then, fast travel back to Emerald Vale to turn in. Oh, we can't fast travel inside a building. Okay, that's fair enough. How's the game so far? The game is great so far. Legitimately loving it. Taking my time, I'm doing my exploring, I'm doing my side quests. Loving every minute of it. Okay, now we can just bop back up there. Turn in the final side quest here. And then I think back to the ship. Alright, where's Thomas?
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
As it would have.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Both of them. Actually, we can only hand him one at a time. That's fine. We'll do it in reverse order. We gave him part 3 first, so we'll do part 2 now.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
Yep.
2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Hold on. One more.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Part 1. Found at the community center.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. That's a complete set. All 3 parts.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Second best.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
Was she just
I've
checking
been
her
saving
watch?
something for you.
Oh, do you,
Just a
bro?
little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharged surface, was that? What did we just get? Was that a mod? Electrocharged surface. Armor mod. This mod stuns and damages melee attackers. Ooh. There's a cooldown. Nice. Gotta wait till we get a little bit better armor before we use that, though. Ranged with mod magazine changes to shock. When your health drops too low, this mod makes you temporarily invulnerable, increases your regeneration for a short time. Wow. Increases your melee and defense skills. Increases attack speed. Increase your carrying capacity. That's another armor mod. Yeah, we definitely need to get some real cool armor to start using these mods on. Don't want to waste them on this low-level stuff we keep getting there. While we're here, though, might be worthwhile repairing all equipped. 26 and 4 armor parts.
Yup, yup, yup.
Right. Now we've got some more bits, we can start doing this tinker stuff. So if we tinker with this, boost the damage up to 57. That brings us up to what the other thing was anyway, right? No, that was 137. 131. Yeah. Definitely tinker that because I'm having a super fun time with the shock stick. We're up to 140. Oh, so yeah, that does eclipse our hammer now. Awesome. Can we tinker again to make it even better? We sure can. It's going to cost us 113 bits. I can afford that. 150 DPS. Sweet. Let's boost the hunting rifle up a bit too. Yeah, let's go again. Okay, what are we doing now? 78 damage. Let's go one more. 84 damage per shot. That sounds pretty good. Let's boost up the assault rifle as well. Just while we're spending. .262 DPS. Healthy. Cools. Modify. Let's leave it at that. Let's not go too ape with it at this early stage. I wonder if these respawn. Just fall from the tree. Can we pick them? Sure can't. Okay, that should be all my side quests. Oh, we still have the companion quest though. Illustrated manual. Max says the journal was last passed by a book collector whose residence was part of a small community directly north of Edgewater. Alright, let's have a look at that. Abandoned outpost. Okay. Let's look for this banned book. You're out there chilling?
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
You're welcome. She looks much more relaxed now. Alright, let's go as the crow flies. Ooh, perhaps not. Yeah, we'll go around this way. What's that? Must be a weird texture. Alright. Man, that little valley down there sounds angry. It's full of triangles. Got my little compass up top of my screen there. All the roaring things. Oh shit. Alright. 3 of. At least 3 of. Might as well check. Ooh, mate, no, more than 3. 4. My little mini. What's the word I'm looking for that thing at the top of the screen? Compass HUD thing. Oh, it's a canid? Okay. Let's try out the new stick. Or newly upgraded stick. One hit, one kill. Hi. Looted her before you hit the ground. Alright, so you can charge up your melee, but if you sprint, it decharges. You can move at normal speed with it charged, is what I just learned there. So try to charge it up, and then charge for the enemy. I love how my lockpick skill is so high, I don't need any lockpicking thingies for this level of stuff anymore. I can just go ahead and do it. And I think I had myself a
Shoveling Joe.
Right there. Alright. Oh, let's just go careful, because I fell down the side of this little cliff before and died. So let's take the safe route down. Oh, it has been repopulated. Alright. It's no time to steady me up. Boop. Awesome.
Here we go. That's gotta hurt.
Where are you going? Can't hit me from there, guy. Oh, that didn't do any damage to you. Why not? I do enjoy a sniper rifle. I do. She's still fighting? Man, she's not very good. Oh, come on. Don't steal my glory like that. You ruined my Shovelly Joe moment. Bad companion. You know, even a fairly middling sniper rifle compared with the time dilation thing makes for a pretty deadly combo. Stops all of that sway. Well, it doesn't stop it, but makes it so that it doesn't matter anymore. Alright. Clement Eldridge. Clement! I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board on New Frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon. Why do I keep mispronouncing that? I know how to say that word, but every time I read it, my brain just goes... And all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces, or amongst themselves, if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Of course, I never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here, amongst the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. Discovery of the ship drive was not what gave the Earth... Oh, skip drive, but not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of Great Wall left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Oh, okay. So, skip driver's warp drive, I guess. I must have missed that detail earlier. What's with these? What's with these? Little handle thingies. Are they just part of the texture, or trying to tell us something specific? Can't get into that. Need the locks. What am I looking for here? Aha. Mine. And that's mine, and that's mine, and this is definitely mine. Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. Really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all the way in the cave over the river. Uh-oh. Remember that growly cave we walked past? Yeah, we gotta go there. Shit. I had to know we were going to be driven that way sooner or later. Just happens to be sooner rather than later. But with our new sniper Rooney, maybe we can get away with it. Pick them off from a distance. And hopefully they don't charge at us. Oh wait, maybe that's not the cave I was thinking of. It's a different cave over here. Oh, this is the one we got the bounty from.
Here they come! That's the one! Nice one!
Combo! No, maybe this is a different cave. Otherwise, why didn't I loot those before? Oh, it is a different cave. Alright. Cool. Not the big growly, scary cave. Look like the insert lights, the old incandescent time. Yeah. I think they were just decorative. Is that a mine? That purple thing? Yep. Sure is. I'll just sit here and wait for my natural regen to happen. Where? Huh. Unguarded. I'll be damned. I love how they keep lock-picking devices right next to a lock that needs to be picked. Doesn't seem like the most secure idea in the world. Hang on a sec. Remember to reload your gun before you switch away from it, idiot. That's how you get into trouble all the time.
Nice.
We got the spooky journal. The scary band journal. But this cave does go on. Oh, leads out the other side? Wait, what? Yeah, okay. I guess the water carved a tunnel through here. That's kind of cool. That's the danger entrance. Actually, which is my biggest DPS gun? We're close enough not to worry about anything else but DPS. Alright, definitely my assault rifle. Hi, guy. Let's give myself a little bit of advantage here and go doop. Ready to go. Shit! What's your problem? Their death pose creeps me out. They look like they're posed for a museum. I wonder if that's a bug or intended behavior. Also, I can't seem to loot any of them. I got one brain off one of them once, but that was it. Alright. Damn it. There's just no safe way to traverse down those things. Hello, is better than Fallout going? It's going well, and yes, it's better than Fallout. Well, at least better than Fallout 4. As I think you know, Fish, I didn't play Fallout till Fallout 4. Never... I was going to go back to New Vegas, because people kept saying, oh, New Vegas is the best one. Never went back to it yet, but... Seeing as this is, you know, the unofficial spiritual successor to New Vegas, made by the same people who made New Vegas, with people on the team who are responsible for significant parts of the original game as well, or, you know, Fallout 1 and 2. Yeah, this is going to be a franchise. I'll just put it that way. There is no doubt in my mind that we will see more games in this world.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then.
These people are sick and overworked. Things have to change, and those people are healthy, living as they want, welcome freedom. Fuck this down and fuck Reed Thompson. Yep.
You have no idea how many times I've wanted to shout those very words. You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers.
Sure
I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance.
It's both.
Either way, I'm fascinated.
How did you know I'm soda? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer? Let's just give me the book straight up.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
French. Didn't want the book to keep others from reading it, or just wanted it for yourself? Yeah, you said you wanted to keep it, but now you're angry you can't read it. You're a bit disingenuous. What a shock from someone of the cloth. Seems a bit more important than you let on. Yeah, let's go that route.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Give it back then. Unless you still have your mission here to give life a meaningful purpose. That's not why he's here, dude. What did you think the book held secrets you're looking for? This has to be some kind of cosmic retribution. Speaking of plague-ridden backwaters, I should be going. Why did you think the book held the secrets you're looking for?
Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What about Fallout first? Yeah, well, that's a good joke. Let's find out what the Philosophist is. We've heard this and we've seen it on posters. We've been accused of being like one. Let's find out what they're all about.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Vicar searching for a big sets an example. At least you still have your mission. Yeah, let's do the Cosmic Retribution one now.
Yes, you're right. Such are the workings of the equation. And I've only my own hubris to blame. I certainly never planned for this contingency. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship.
Well.
Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Interesting. Could be a beneficial arrangement. Need to ride out of town. Wouldn't mind a ship hand. What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Hello. Does sound like you're going to be useful. That all part of your vicar training, is it? You know what? This guy's starting to remind me of a certain religious man from a certain sci-fi television show that didn't run for quite long enough, in my opinion. Vicar Max is a lot like Book.
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Are you even a vicar? Because you aren't sounding very vicarly right now. Yeah. Is shepherd even a shepherd?
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Yeah, our ship needs a shepherd, Brooke. I've decided. Let's go. Wait, how did you get us under prison duty? Let's see that part
Most
of the story.
lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So,
it's time to come around on this guy. Let's do it.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Welcome aboard, mate. Yeah, sounds like we're gonna want him along if we need to do some speech checks and hacking and stuff. You both coming with? Cool. Alright, let's have a look here. A journal. A small grave matter. We've still got that to do. We've done 1 of 4 of that. Okay. And they're all in town. Looks of things. Coolsies. Easy peasy. Yeah, that whole Fallout First thing, Fish. Have you kept up on the on the results of that since the announcement? Because it's not going well. The unlimited scrap box just deletes everything. Private worlds aren't actually private, and they're not even new worlds. There's dead NPCs and raided areas and things, and it's complete disaster from end to end. What did you expect? It's Bethesda.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Guessing you're the foreman. Gravesite fees, I'm here to collect. I'm not going to piss about. I'm just all business here.
Shit. Silas still on about that.
That's right.
Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh. That's kind of you. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart.
Didn't think so.
Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Why did he shoot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
You said he was his closest living relative.
I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Okay.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property.
Of course
What
it is.
Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they going to do? Arrest his corpse? Vandalism, you have to clean bits off the wall. Ooh. How blunt do we want to be here? Let's go full blunt.
First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would have? You didn't.
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
This is a wackadoo system, man.
What are we supposed to do now?
In here? There we go.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
That's a very convincing old man voice and not at all put on. Mm-hmm. Let's do the speech check. I want you to tell me what's got you so nervous.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Well... positive you mentioned something about being plagued. Yeah, let's dig a little deeper before we ask him for his fees.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
All right. Put a sign over your door or something, at least cover your mouth. Yeah.
And become the town pariah?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give him another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
What do you need? Depends on what you need.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Stealing medicine.
do what I can.
I assume there are guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Okay, that I can happily deal with.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Why can't you just buy some medicine?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Figured that might be the case. In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. So you'll do it then?
Yeah, sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Something's not right here. Anything I should know about the community
Just keep
center?
your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Taking an awful risk trusting me.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
He's standing right behind me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr.
There we go.
Abernathy. My confessional is always open. Except for right now.
Clever game.
I know. Should have availed myself of your services days ago. Thanks anyway, Vicar.
That's so cool. Let's come back to the gravesite fees later. Alright. Doop-a-doop. Alright, where is this community center? We could fast travel there. Alright then. Fuck it. Right, is this a museum place? Yeah, it is. So it should still be cleared out. Yeah. Coolsies. Bum, bum, bum. Bard. Wait, what? Here we go.
Watch out, Captain!
Oh shit. Those ones aren't corpses. I guess I missed this on my first pass through. Alright, we've got to take it a bit easy.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
First aid room key. Alright, where do we get that from, I wonder? That's the path back out. Pretty sure we've been in this room already, right? Yeah, we have, because we read those. Oops. First aid room key. Well, seeing as we didn't come through this room, I'm betting it's probably back here. No, it's outdoors. Oh. I guess we had it. Dummy over here. Got another stun baton. But not the special one we already have. Medicine! Good evening. Alright. Actually, while we're here, let's go back to those vending machines. Alright, first, let's see here. Plasma cutter. Oh, we got a plasma cutter. I didn't even see we picked that one up. 133 DPS versus 150. Does burn damage. We'll have to try that out. Like that. 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 Okay. Revolver. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Okay, might as well repair all equipped while we're here. Right, 9 armor versus 9 armor. 100% condition, lockpick 5. Lockpick 5, that's the same. Break it on down now. Okay, 4, 4, 5. None of these are any good to me. Cool. Oh, we can add to junk to instantly scrap stuff. Bump. Dump. Dump. What's that? Small model spaceship. Cute. Right. Sell junk. Okay, what about this stuff? Can we sort by value? Oh, let's buy. Keep the ammo. Bypass shunt. Keep. Sell. Companion ability cooldown. Keep that. Liquid toxin absorber. We should keep that. Tactical time dilution recharge. Keep that. Right, that'll do for now. Right. Probably worth having a look. Code, first aid keycard. Wait, what? Oh, in case I didn't find it, I could make one? Because I've got hack skill? That's interesting. History of Emerald Vale, once complete, will display a proud heritage of our settlement. Generations to come, decorating the main hall of an urban community center. A elaborate diorama memorabilia of a settlement's founding will embody the hardworking spirit of the Spacer family. The centerpiece of this exhibit will be a taxidermied Mantiqueen, erected within our main lobby as a sign of civilization's victory over nature itself. Alright, didn't need to do that, but we get the XP for it, so... Speaking of XP, we should do this before we move on any further. Alright. How are we doing a melee? Let's pump a few more points in there. A couple more in dialogue. Why is that? Oh, it's because it's reduced. I see. Okay. And the remaining 3 in tech. Coolsies. And Vicar Max has something to say about himself. He can... more base health, regenerated. Oh, this is the same choices, depending on... I thought they might be different. Yeah, let's give him more threat. Okay. So we have the medicine. Oh, we can't fast travel inside a building. Don't really need to fast travel that far, but whatever. Alright.
Hey.
What does this do for us?
Just as I was on the mend, the cannery had to go and shut down.
Yep. Have the medicine.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
So you always haven't decided what I'm doing with it yet.
Haven't decided? I hired you. The nature of your employment requires you to deliver in my hand some genuine anthracillin.
Really? Let's give it to him.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
That's going to make it a bit of an issue for you to pay your gravesite fee. Not sure you got a secret. Secrets ain't free. Intimidate. Persuade. Fuck it, I'm intimidating this guy. Something's dodgy about him.
You'd really sprat me out? For what? A couple of extra bits? Here, take it then.
It's not a couple.
Nothing like a good hit of anthracillin. Feels like warm, liquid sunlight running through your veins.
Yeah, I bet it does. How about this gravesite fees?
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I put a few bits aside for my grave. Not that I'll be seeing the inside of it anytime soon. What with being on the mend.
Didn't quite go the way I expected, but yeah, okay. He was smart enough to put it aside. After telling me he gave me all these bits. Right, so... that's everybody, right? No, Conrad. Where is Conrad? Conrad is one of the 4 people said you to click from. Barbershop in Edgewater. Barbershop. Cantina. General store. Barbershop. That's the marker I was looking for anyway.
Cut my own hair.
Don't know why I didn't see that.
Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark.
Not asking you to. Questions first.
Go ahead.
Seem pretty enthusiastic about this place. What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Yeah, I bet. Tell me about the symptoms.
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Why don't you treat all your working? What description sounds like the flu? Yeah, it does sound like the flu, doesn't
Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Why don't you treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
Time for your dues.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care, pay up. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. It's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. Yeah.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
What about an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Free haircuts for you? Oh, got nothing but leave conversation. Okay.
Much obliged.
Well then. Well then, well then, well then.
What can I do for you?
Medical 15. You sound like you've had some training. Nothing up to about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Yeah. Repair corpses Ribeiro. Pretty scientific job description. I'm guessing you were trained at a medical school.
Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer. Brochures 1 through 5. Courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development. What can I do for you? Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Then why are you poor?
What can I do for you?
I've got nothing left to plumb. Okay. That might be an issue. Alright, let's go. Which entrance are we looking for here? This one with the graves, isn't it? Let's find out what the old Undertaker has to say about himself. And I went the wrong way. Must be tough work since I stole your shovel.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, about those fees.
You run into any trouble?
Mm-hmm.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Perfect. Alright, extortion time. Back room of barbershop. How you doing, guy? Just trying to snoop around back. Ooh. Ooh. Receptionist shop himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call for what is this? Disruption. Can't speak. Destruction of Spacer's choice property. Eugene was an asset. Somebody has to pay for his bloody price. It's going to ruin us. So sinking it, we've pawned off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of golden teeth, elements passed down from his family or something. Processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Hello, extortion. Let's not steal that stuff. All that. Well.
What can I do for you?
You can... I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
Because I went in your back room and read your notes. I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open.
No, you should not.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Probably worth a few bits. You won't miss him. You won't miss him.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Can you?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Yeah, I don't care.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report.
Did you?
I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
These people and their morally grey lives. I love that this game isn't just all black and white. Or, in the case of Fallout, brown and brown. And more brown. Guess what you have to do?
Don't see the sense in all this fussing over the power. Cannery shutting down just means I'll have more bodies to bury.
Alright, dude.
Yeah? What about him?
First, I know you buried him. I read a letter from Phyllis. You mentioned digging up from gold teeth. First. Thinking you might have already snatched the teeth at this point, eh?
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
Picking elephant fella there. Do you know if there is a way to see weapon damage after your skill calculations? No, no idea. Could do something. Never mind. Forgot to say anything. Gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
This is a much longer quest than I thought it would be. Now we have to go find his body, I suppose. Keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
Got a question.
Yeah?
Have you heard the news about Hope? Yeah, sure.
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
Never mind. Not really interested in exposing myself like that. Okay. I kind of click on my journal. Or escape for that matter. There we go. Okay, so we just have returned to Silas.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Huh. The quest bugged, or what? Alright, so let's see if we can find those footprints. Where do you suppose Silas's grave is? Don't look like any fresh dug graves. Can we not complete this quest because we made the wrong choices? Don't see any footprints leading out of the gravesite.
Something I can do for you?
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Anthony Cobb!
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Thank you ever so much for 16 months! Do appreciate that. Oh, here we go.
Reliable work from a freelancer.
Sweet.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
Persuade. I went out of my way for you. And that's not Dobbo Mathian. He's got enough problems of his own. Let's go persuade. See if we can squeeze a little extra out of this guy.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
So give me something more tangible. I'll hold you to it. Yeah, let's not be too greedy here. Cheers, buddy. Okay. So that's... Oh, I didn't even realize there was another category for botched. We can actually botch a quest. Something to keep an eye on. Alright, so that's all our side quests done, at least the ones I found. Time to go back to the ship. Can we fast travel to the ship? We sure can. Alright, so that was about 6 hours worth of gameplay there, doing the main quest and all the side quests I came across. Just on the little first area here. That's not bad. That's a lot of densely packed content there. I was never lost looking for something to do, was I?
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters.
I guess that
Shall
was
I
also
take
with a
our
bit of
ship into
exploring.
orbit?
Let's do it! I do like the ship design. Nice. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight. I love that the ship is called the Unreliable.
Request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! What? Someone followed.
Hey, Claire. How you doing?
Why me? Quack!
Have you having a good day? You guys been playing this game? You should. It's good. Okay. Waiting to hear from him. Better be quick. Let's go the more passive route.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Unnatural drippage. Get to the point. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Does this
What
have a
you
bit of a...
saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
I smell an ulterior motive. Does this have a bit of a Bioshock feel to it? Don't know. Never played Bioshock. I mean, not for more than a couple of hours. Didn't really speak to me. So yeah, I can't really speak to that. It is a true and proper RPG, though. Right. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Slow down your estimate to get involved in the black market. Or I could put a couple of light years between me and Halcyon. Yeah, well, could do that. Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay? Nav key question first.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
We nearly got 6.5 hours before someone did the Phineas and Ferb joke. Welcome aboard, Sudeg. Right, the Black Marketeer. What's stopping me from just leaving? Yeah, what is stopping me from leaving Helicon altogether? Aside from wanting to play more of this game.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star.
Fair enough.
Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
I don't know about this guy. I sense a betrayal by the end of the game. About this Gladys person. How do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Don't like the idea of working with a criminal. Can't I land somewhere outside?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
Alright.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Alright.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
What is it?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising.
What are the limits?
In use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations, yeah. Kind of important detail you skipped over there.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Okay. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Okie dokie.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Alright, a little bit of stealth boosty. Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
How does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Because science, bitch! Do people actually fall for this? Seems far-fetched.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
All right.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Power, you say?
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, where's my quarters? Let's find this shroud thingy. That's the engine room up there, isn't it? Are my quarters up here? There we go. Holographic shroud. Holographic shroud protects a disguise for you and my companions. Gives access to restricted areas, provided you have correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits, unless personnel, blah blah blah. Alright, that was optional, that's interesting. How do we use it exactly? Oh, it's not armor. Ah, there it is. I guess when we need to use it, the game will tell me. That's like a wristwatch style thing. Parts of this game just really scream Fallout, don't they? I mean, not surprisingly, but still. Passage to anywhere. Speak to Gladys on the groundbreaker. Phineas wants you to connect Dennis. Black Market fence. Look at it on the groundbreaker. Alright. Messages to Shovelly Joe. Nothing. For Hawthorne. Yeah, we'll come back to this. I don't want to do reading at the moment. Let's have a look at our crew quarters. Ooh, hello. Sam. There's no response from the automechanical unit. The serial number etched in the chest includes the letters Sam. Oh, we're going to have to ask Ada about him. This is not a petunia. Petunia the plant. What? That feels like an in-joke I'm not in on. Photo of Pumphrey's father. Stern, older man with warm eyes. Leave her stuff alone. Tossball trading cards. Mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from... Okay. It's just flavor stuff. I can ignore this. Looks like we're room for a few more companions, though. And there's the toilet. Zoop. Alright, away we go. Wait, where do we have to go? Groundbreaker, there it is. I thought that was my ship for a second, but no, I'm over here near Terra 2. Groundbreaker docking bays. That's cute.
Destiny.
Welcome to the system map. You can see all the planet systems as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked. Though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Mission reached. The groundbreaker.
Alright. Let's go see.
Can we chat?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Alright. Thought you said you keep this boat in good repair. You're asking to leave my crew and join hers. I don't think she'd be much help. You happen to be along, feel free to speak up. Yeah, let's just be kind.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope. I think it's time we move along. Break time's over. Select up to 2 companions to accompany you. There we go. That was weird. So we can take 2 companions at a time. Alrighty. Jane Elson.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to...
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. I'm in the middle of a situation. If you could move along, I'd be obliged.
Alright.
Don't go telling him where to step. Groundbreaker belongs to all of us.
Felix, first of all, no, it doesn't. And second, shut the hell up. Don't think I won't detain you again.
Okay, good enough problems. Mind if I have a word with a kid? Again, what did he do?
Rather not get into it. I don't want to be here all day. Hey, knock yourself out. Or him, if you're so inclined.
Alrighty.
Whatever you heard, It's all true.
I'd like to hear your side. Felix, how'd you knock someone out with a tossball stick?
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it.
You hit someone because they insulted your sports ball
of course I
team.
decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Bit of an overreaction, dude.
You wouldn't be saying that if you'd been there. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Yeah, you really showed him. Like you're not serving a sentence.
You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of 0G to my fortune, if I had the bits.
Not gonna be mine.
Not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Kind of.
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Uh-huh. What's your name?
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you,
See you around, boss.
Odd little bloke.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
All right.
Identification, please.
Probably best to just play along with the Hawthorne line.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Resolve.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Why was my ship impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Alright. I'm gonna go straighten this out.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Gonna find a job.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
All right. Sublight Salvage.
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
Right, beware of
They're on the
sunlight.
promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Thank you.
All right.
Right.
Be seeing you.
Let's get on with things before we drill down to that further. This is that way.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Can we try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts? Lots of unsavory types about.
If you say so. Wow. Huh, the Lost Hope. What do you know? Okay. I'm going to spend a lot of time figuring this place out. I feel like there's a few hours worth of dialogue trees in here somewhere. Alright, where are we? Halcyon. Let's see if we can figure out our ship issue. Why have I lost audio? Oh, seem to have it back now. That was weird. Had something happen to my favorite scruffy freelancer. Alex is dead. Forget Alex. Why did you impound my ship? I'm keen to wring your scrawny neck. You sprat fuck. Give me back my ship. Alex is important. I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. Ooh. We can turn in Phineas right away. That's interesting. Let's just be blunt.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Oh. Wasn't expecting that. Sorry for your loss, buddy.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Get smushed by my pod? Yeah. Let's lie and just try to make this guy's day a little bit better.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He died in escape by accident? Well, that's the truth. You don't want to know the details? Yeah.
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things.
That's right. Very sorry. Can we get back to topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm,
Big, exciting, important places.
Yes.
There, I've removed the flag from your ship.
Awesome.
I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Did he now? Well, he never did mention Phineas, because we never did speak to him. Let's find out why they're so interested, though.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's
Me
really
too.
in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Well, he never did mention him to me.
That's... well, that's just terrible news.
It's the truth.
Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Alrighty. Stop playing coy. What can I do to help? Might be useful to have this guy owe us a favor.
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way.
Not that big a favor.
Well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Okie dokes. Seem to have lost audio again. Right, now let's have a closer think about where we want to start plugging this stuff. Dialogue's going strong. I'll leave that at 40 for now, I think. Crouch move speed boosted at 60. Sneak attack weak spot damage. We are doing a lot of that. But I feel like tech is where we need to plug. Tinkering cost, yeah, we'll get that down. Breakdown weapons, 20% chance extra. Yeah, let's plug into tech. Breakdown weapon, yep. Come on. There it is. Okay. And we're doing a lot of melee. Time, dilation, location, hit effects. Yes, please. I want that. Plug everything back into melee. What perk are we going to take? Fast travel while encumbered. That hasn't been an issue yet. More XP from companion kills. Well, the companions have been pretty useful. Spent a lot of my Fallout time alone because the companions are a bit pain in the ass most of the time. Vendor prices. Ooh. Carrying capacity. Yeah, I feel like we're starting to get into a place where we're getting more and more loot, so let's do that right now. Started to get close to maxing out my inventory, so that's going to be good. How we doing? Reputation-wise, we're still... Alright, we got back to revering from Space's Choice. Guess that's theft of a shovel didn't do us too much damage in the long run. Hooray! Got 70% negative there. We should have 0 on that one. Coolsies. Vendor prices reduced by 25%. Neat. Right then. My footsteps keep disappearing. And doors aren't working with sound. But I've still got music and menu effects.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Then it does dialogue again. I wonder if it's just the act of tabbing out that's fixing this. We should probably restart. Actually, I should probably stop the stream at some point. Coming close to 7 hours now. Oh, bloody hell, it's nearly 6 PM as well. That's right, because we started later. Alright. Don't want to stop playing, though. I'm hungry. But I don't want to stop. But I'm hungry. Decision trees. Here for a particular reason. Did the neighbors tell you how good the sugar cookies are? Made with a single natural ingredient or an oven, just like store-bought. Finesse sent me, said you could sell me a nav key. Let me see what you've got for sale. Shall we go straight at it? Let's see, earn some trust
I found
first.
a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Not the voice I expected to come out of that face. Alright, what's this here? 480. Ooh! Ooh! That's almost all of our money, though. It's a serious gun. What's this? Purple berry bunch. Soft sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. 200% natural health chain. Yeah. Got plenty of that sort of stuff. I think we're pretty good on inventory management right now, so back out of that.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
Phineas sent me.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board.
I know.
You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the
Lucky
time
for
being,
us.
at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days.
What do you want?
It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Oh, there was no way we were ever going to afford it. Any chance of a discount since Phineas sent me? No one's ever found my bits lacking.
You've certainly been blessed with an abundance of sass, haven't you?
Yep.
But it's your interstellar currency I'm interested in, not your nethers.
All right, tell me about the opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Hello.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I'm all out of qualms.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one.
As a matter of fact, I was going to go see
On
her.
occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Does it? Oh. I feel like we missed out on a piece of dialogue there. Maybe it's some sort of automated message.
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
Is corporate town with something to hide? Why this SOS? Yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
Interesting.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Pragmatic.
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
I think I like Gladys too. I'll stop by if I find anything. You can count on me. You can count on me.
Law bless your Adams. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
We'll see about that.
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Oh, give me candy. Go on. Should probably not open that. Right, engineering. Is that what we're hitting? Yeah, there we go. Oh, the doors have gone quiet again. Weird. There we go. Nope. All right. Seems to be some sort of problem with running the game for... Ooh. Auntie's kitchen keycard. We could pick the lock. Probably shouldn't do that while people are watching. Alright, so how do we get where we need to get going? Probably shouldn't jump down there. That's back to Gladys. Is there a path down here? Nope. How do we get to engineering? Ooh, we got floors in the... Oh, hello. Oh, we got sound back.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
No. Probably not that interested in you. Screw it, I'm just going for it. Quick save first.
Easy.
Right, no problems. Declare food service on a mechanical repair manual. Please follow required safety protocols for maintaining and cleaning your unit. Also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any excess panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. Oops-a-doodle. That's very funny. Let's not steal that sort of stuff. We don't need it that desperately. How do I get over there? How do I get to Junley? Can't find a path. Oh wait, this is a big ass door. Idiot. You've already been through one of those doors. You knew how to do that. Give me some dirt faces in chat, please. That's an earned derp right there.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Chevalier Dieu. Nice place you got here. I'm captain of the Unreliable, recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Not planning on it. Try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some. Copy that, Chief. There we go.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through. Let's be upfront with her.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Right, let's let our partner, the companion person, have a chat. Then we'll ask how warm it is in here.
What? I didn't think you just...
Oop. Okay, something's going wrong with the game. Audio's cutting out and her dialogue is screwing. Just give her a nudge. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if we can fix that by tapping out and back. Why is it so warm in
Groundbreaker's
here?
radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
No room for compromise? Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast. Compromise.
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that.
How about I see
The
what I
board
can
isn't
do?
helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Need a contract to work this out. I'm available to reasonable price. Intelligence check. Let's do it.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bays? Am I supposed to know where that is? How do you know the parts are still there? But there's a catch, right? Okay, the game's starting to freak out at me. We should take this as a clue to stop. Can we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
All right. I'll get them.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Alright. So, yeah, that is 7 hours worth of streaming today. My bum is numb and I am hungry. I really, really, really do want to keep playing. But I think I will restrict myself and we'll come back to stream this tomorrow. I don't know whether I'll do a full playthrough live on stream because I do want to sink into this in my own time. But at least the first few hours, you know, the first weekend's worth. Today and tomorrow, then Minecraft Sunday maybe. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for dinner. Don't know. There's not much in the cupboards. But I do have some Indomie noodles. Numbers. Alright, so let's run a hard save. I'll also put a new one. I wonder if there's a limit to how many different saves you can have. Right, so thank you very much for your company today, guys. I'll probably put these replays up on the secondary channel. No reason not to, I suppose. But yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll start off where we left off here. I will try not to make any progress tonight. I'll try and resist the urge. I do really want to keep playing though. This is pretty compelling. Pretty damn compelling. So if you're sitting on the edge, I'd pull the trigger if I were you. Yeah, so thanks very much for your company, your support, your chatting. Although it was a fairly chat-light thing because I was mostly absorbed in the game, I get it. It's a good game to lurk in. But I do appreciate those of you who did pipe up from time to time and give me something else to respond to except the game. I think that's all I need to tell you. Yeah. Thank you ever so much for your company and support, as always. And I hope to see you back tomorrow. And we'll continue our little, our Shovelly Joe / Rick adventures here. I'm so glad that melee is fun and effective in this game so we can bring the spirit of Shovelly Joe back again. It's been super fun sneaking around and just whacking people with my zap stick. Not a euphemism, but it is also a euphemism. Peace out!